Hi folks, this is video number 193 and the title is Deer in the Headlights. After returning to civilian life, Louise, Brian, and I stayed with their mom and dad in Waymart for a time. One evening, I had to go to my mom and dad's house. For what, at this point, I have no idea. I went cross-country. Coming off Music Mountain, I turned right at Zara's Market. That took me out to Main Street in Carbondale. Next, I turned left and went a couple of blocks to a right at the light. That street took me to the Chevy dealer on the left. I made a right turn there. Next was up and over the steel graded overpass that went over Gentex and the railroad tracks. Gentex makes hard hats and Kevlar military helmets. The next stop, the blinker light at Finchhill. Going straight there took me to Clifford. I turned left at the light in Clifford and headed for the dirt roads. As I came to a left turn at a T in a dirt road, I saw a deer at the edge of the road. I slowly made the turn. The deer didn't move. I had high beams on. I stopped with lights on the deer. The deer just stood there. I wondered if I could get close to the deer. It still hadn't moved. I slowly opened the door. I eased down to the ground and proceeded to low crawl towards the front of the car. I stayed on the ground until I had repositioned so I could stand in front of the grill. I stood up slowly, keeping my hands and arms to my sides. I didn't want to flag any lights. Even with all that movement, the deer still had not moved. The deer was only about 10 feet in front of me. Keeping my arms close, I took one slow step forward. Still, the deer was fixated by the headlights. I took another slow step toward the deer. It still didn't move a hair. The deer was only a couple feet away. I was now within reach of the doe. Positioning the back of my hand toward the deer, I slowly raised and extended my arm toward the deer. I slowly reached out and actually laid the back of my hand against her nose. There was a slight hesitation, and then, boom! That deer finally came to life. The gyrations that deer went through, it looked like she almost turned inside out in order to head away in the opposite direction. Once turned around, she was gone in a blink. Hi folks, it's December 27th, 2023. Well, we got through Christmas. New Year's is right around the corner. Old Jake will be 17 on January 3rd. Well, I want to wish everyone a happy and better New Year. Hang on to your hats and your wallet. It's going to be interesting. As always, I wish everyone all the best.